Well, good evening, everybody. It's a party. Holy cow. I just have to say it again. Congratulations to everybody that has completed and went through the 60-day challenge. You guys did it. That's flipping awesome. We are here to celebrate you guys tonight. We are looking forward to giving away some really cool bonuses. We are going to add in some fun and excitement here this evening. And just a way to kind of wrap things up, get some questions answered if you guys still have any concerns or have any questions about what's going on from here and if there is going to be another 60-day challenge. We're going to reveal all and more for you guys as we go through tonight. This isn't going to be very long, but hopefully we get you guys involved, get you to ask some questions. Excited to have you guys here. So Doug will be jumping on shortly. Right now he is currently experiencing some technical difficulties. So yeah, I'm having a beer. It's just what I'm having. But this is going to be awesome, you guys. So we are live. Let me go ahead and have you guys refresh. Let me just jump over and see where everyone's at. All right. So you guys here. We are having some fun. I see everyone's here. I see that we've got Gary's here. We got Dimitri. We got Karen. We got Michael. We got Carrie. We got Pamela. We got JC. We got everybody's hanging out with us. So yeah, this is going to be fantastic. This is just celebrating you guys. That's really all this is. We just want to celebrate you guys, recognize who you are. Katie, you've done amazing. I know that you have gone through this challenge and are rocking it. You're learning, you're growing. I just wanted to tell you guys, first off, if nothing else, the only thing, if you guys feel like you're stuck, if you feel like you didn't quite get the results if you want, maybe you got caught up on the technical side of things, don't worry. It happens to us all, in all honesty. But just, if in nothing else, and I guess I was talking with Tim Irway about this, and we were talking about some of the struggles that are out there, and all you really have to do, guys, is just promote the links. If you're not ready to do a capture page, if you're not comfortable with all the elements just yet, that's okay. Okay? These are baby steps that you're going to be taking. You're going to be growing. You're going to be learning. You're going to be going through this process. This 60 days is the beginning of an amazing journey that you're on. And I'm super, super excited that you guys are here going through this. And we are going to have a little bit of fun. I know Doug is restarting his computer right now. Apparently, he's having some technical issues. But that's, what usually plagues us when we're online, right? There's always some sort of technical issues. JC, see if you need to refresh the screen. I see Hillary's here. Gary's drinking a Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew Kickstart Fruit Punch. Holy moly, that's enough caffeine to set somebody off. It says live on the screen, but shows a snowy shift. Well, I can tell you right now, here in Florida, it is not snowing. But it is a little chilly down here. We got a cold front. Oh, I know. You guys are going to be blown away. But last night here in Florida, it got down to 42 degrees in my area. So, yeah, all sorts of good stuff. Melanie. Hang out for a bit. I want to get your story. We're going to pull you on. So, okay, Gary's got a question. I knew this was going to come up because Gary's been asking and begging and pleading, and you guys need to answer in and make this is your guys' community. And this is your opportunity to have a little fun. So, all right, hold on real quick. I got Doug texting me. Yep, he says he'll be right there. So he's going to be joining us in just a minute. Seriously, guys, we've got some really super cool bonuses for you guys. And some really cool stuff that's going on. So yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Gary, you're asking, let's talk about an alumni group. An alumni group. I think we should all stay connected, post any questions we have, and submit our new ideas to the group and keep each other accountable moving forward. If you guys are up for this, we are actually going to lead this community up and running. We will explain why in a little bit. But there is some stuff that you guys are going to find out. Some good news, some bad news. That's usually how it goes. JC, the oranges here, honestly, well, they're not quite as prevalent as they were in the past. Hillary, I have to say that was the coolest thing ever. Yes, Deb, a heat wave for you, maybe, but for here, us Floridians, we like our 80-degree weather. Anything less than 78 is freezing to us. It's sad, but ultimately true. Hillary was down here in Florida. She just went through, I guess, one of the first inaugural acceleration masterminds, or the second one, something like that. So she was down here in Florida, and we actually got the opportunity to meet right before she left. So that was really cool. I can't wait to meet all of you guys, like in person. Whether it comes up as a no excuse event that's coming up sometime next year, or if you guys are here in Florida and you want to get together, let me know, because I think it would be really cool to have a little fun with this. But this is going to be a crazy celebrational party going on. Like I said, this is all about you guys. This is just going to be complete fun and excitement along the way. Here comes Doug. Kai, what's going on? It's good to see you. Everybody's here. Doug made it on. Doug, we're celebrating. I don't know if you saw this, but you have no audio right now.
I have no sound.
There you are. All right. It takes a round of applause, apparently, to get him. Otherwise, it sounds like this. Yes, that's exactly what it sounds like sometimes when it comes on. That was dramatic. I don't know what that was. Oh, wait, here's laughter.
Hooray. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, this is the technology day from you-know-where.
Hold on. Yeah.
Okay. Yes, I've got to get my hat on.
Oh, I'm just having fun. Just keeping everybody entertained while we wait for you. You guys probably never seen this side of me before. I mean, I'm all about, just having a good time, laughing, and wrapping it up. So, oh, nice hat, Doug.
Yeah, kind of. This one fits, huh?
It's
Slump down a little bit so you can see the hat better.
It's stunning. Absolutely stunning.
I'll match you.
It's whatever you want to do at this point. So I was telling everybody we've got some really cool bonuses that we're giving away. I told them we have good news, bad news. We always have good news, bad news, right?
Mm-hmm.
Gary was asking, and I know this is a big question everybody asks, is can we get this community open? What's going to go on with it? That's usually the #1 question everybody has, like, can we keep this community open? So we did close the other community because there was some confusion when we opened this one up. People were in both at the same time, and it just really wasn't beneficial to anybody. But we are going to keep this community open for you guys. We really, really want you guys to start communicating with each other, to still continue posting what's going on. Like, if you want us to review a capture page, the great thing about this community now is you guys know and have learned what it is to build your business online. So if you want feedback on either, a capture page you created, or maybe an email that you're going to put out. Or if you want anything like that, by all means, guys, use this community to get, you know, the details taken care of. Get some more insight on what you're going to put out there. Find out if this is good or bad. Get this feedback. This community really is all about helping you guys out. Honestly, this 60-day challenge was way, way more responsive in terms of being there for each other, helping each other, answering questions than even our first challenge was, and we had a lot of engagement. But you guys seriously took it up a notch inside of this challenge, and I really have to commend you guys. I am uber proud of you, of just everything you guys have gone through. This was really, Doug, I don't know if you would agree with this or not, but I think this was way more intense than the first 60-day challenge.
Well, it was definitely, there were a lot more people involved. Are you wanting this to be live?
Oh, are we? Yeah. We're live. Doug?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. So, do you feel like we had a lot more engagement? Do you feel like stuff was going on?
I do. I mean, I think the involvement from the community was at a higher level, which was as we intended from the start, and you know, from the start of everything. I mean, our intention is that hopefully 100% of the people that enroll will get engaged and be involved. And you know, as a matter of numbers, that doesn't really happen. But the people that were involved in this challenge, yeah, my hat is off to you. I had it on earlier. It's now off. Because we have seen people get results with this 60-day challenge that really just warms our hearts. It just really, you know, I mean, that's why we do this, is to see you get results that maybe you didn't think you were going to get, and to get the belief that, hey, you know what, this internet marketing thing really can work, and it really does work, and I can actually build a business, you know, by finding people online. And when you think about the way people communicate today versus how they did even 5 years ago, it's you know, times have changed, and you know, when you're marketing a business, you need to market it where people are looking for information, and the internet is the place that people look for information these days, even if they're buying something locally. I mean, I think I was looking at a statistic recently that over 90% of people, before they buy something locally, they will go online to get information about it. So the skills that you have learned in these 60 days and that you'll continue to learn, they are invaluable, and it just sets you, you know, head and shoulders above the rest of the people that are not marketing online. So congratulations. It's been a fun adventure over the last 60 days, and yeah, I look forward to hearing about all of your successes as we go forward.
Absolutely. So JC says we should cook dinner for them. The only way to do that is if we host a live event, which probably won't happen till sometime next year.
You'll see it. Yeah, we'll.
Anyways.
There'll be a capture page out there saying "Have dinner with the chefs." You know?
Yeah. Ooh. Done. So, Hillary, you're asking what did I have to drink? Well, actually, so far I've had a lot of water today. And just before getting on, I'll do a Tim Irwin. I'm actually having a Yingling Light. This is my drink of choice tonight to celebrate. So cheers to everybody. If you feel like you need to have a drink, by all means, have a drink. This is a good party for everybody. Unless it's early in the morning and you have to go to work, then probably shouldn't be drinking. So.
Yeah, if you're going to be driving, don't drink. But if you're going to,
yeah.
Whatever. That's nighttime, party time. Right now, this is water in a Coca-Cola glass. But yeah. So yeah, it's very good.
Patty's got on here that she's and her accountability partner are meeting still after the event. Patty, was Patty the one that upgraded to VIP on this 60-day challenge?
Are you asking me?
Yes, I'm asking you. And I want Patty to answer to that question.
I'm sorry, what was the question?
I believe it was Patty that upgraded to VIP this 60-day challenge because of the commissions that she made from the first to this one.
I know there was at least one, and I'm drawing a blank if it was Patty or not.
So Gary says that it's he missed the first 8 minutes. Don't worry, we got it recorded. Jerry says it's a whopping 72 degrees in the house. That's definitely true. So there's a couple of streams. Hillary got to hang out with me for a bit. JC said it was a lot. Oh, so okay, Patty. We are going to bring you into our hangout. I want to hear your story. So yes, tell me you have a camera and an ability to get in here and hang out with us, because I would love to have you highlighted and share your story about kind of what you went through this. Yes, cool. Okay, okay. So let's invite Patty in. So stay tuned for that invite, Patty. It's coming at you. Please make sure you pause the live stream that you're watching right now when you come in. This way we don't have an echo. That's going to be my tip to you, and I'm sending that to you right now, so please check either your Hangout invite, but I would love to have you come in and share your story with us about kind of what happened and how you got to VIP, because that's awesome.
I'm still showing that we're off air. Is that true?
Nope, because we wouldn't have questions, the ability to answer questions if we were off air.
Okay.
So the fact that I'm getting questions and we're going through this shows that we're still live on air. And I'm showing live on my side, and I still have a broadcast thingy going.
Okay, so that's good. So how strange.
So.
I'm going to refresh my screen while we're doing this just to see if that changes.
Okay. So Patty's going to come in. I want her to spill the beans. That's what we're looking forward to. I want to hear success stories. So if you guys have got a success story, whether it's your first lead, what happened, we wanted to bring you on and just celebrate that with you.
Okay, I'm back.
My camera works on and off. It's on a laptop, so we can try it. So if you can't come in through video, at least come in through audio, Patty. So if you can just come in and your camera doesn't work, that's fine. Just as long as we can pick you up on audio, then we'll be perfect. I have no problem with that. So I work off my laptop. That's exactly what you guys are seeing me work off of, is my laptop. So come on in and let's get in here. So hopefully you got the invite already. And just pop right in. Well, let's have a little fun in here. I love picking your guys' brains. So
that's cool.
Yeah, JC's here, says JC loved the fact that we went through each feature of the EMP. So my question to you guys was, what was your favorite feature? What was kind of like your favorite, just answer this in the Q&A, what was your favorite training inside the 60-day challenge? Like, what was something that you're like, ooh, I really enjoyed that, that was a new thing? Okay, so Patty, you haven't gotten my invite yet. Let's try that again. All right, Patty, I sent you the invite again. So what was your favorite module out of all 9 that we went through? What one had like the biggest impact or kind of really helped you understand exactly what we were trying to accomplish or what you're trying to accomplish during this 60 days? Avatar training. Awesome, Hillary. Avatar training. Yeah, I think that one's still a huge one for me. Like, I'll go back through and just watch the Q&A on Avatar training, because I think that's definitely one of the biggest breakthroughs for me also, is the Avatar training. What else really kind of resonated with you guys out there? Da-da-da. Doug, you got anything else? I'm going to go and try to find Patty real quick, so if you want to keep the party going real quick, I'm going to go try to grab her real quick.
Yeah, I don't. Oops, lost all the previous comments, and so
There's nothing in the Q&A right now.
Melanie says, Melanie says headlines was one of the top, but she really loved it all. So thank you, Melanie. That was cool. And you have done some amazing work. I've seen a couple of your blog posts and videos. So congratulations on that. And yeah, that's, here comes some comments, or they're all just suddenly appearing. Let's see, Tyson's training. I really like that. The avatar training got me started right. And I keep looking over it. So both training on avatar and video, Mark. No, thank you. Video is often one of the biggest challenges that people go through, is just to get over that, the fear of doing it, or the dislike of looking at yourself on camera, because it's your voice. When you hear your voice from in front of you, it's different than the way it sounds from coming out of your coming out of your mouth, or from where you hear it from your own ears when you're speaking. But yeah, that's interesting.
Aha! We got Patty in.
Here we go.
We knew we would find you.
Welcome, Miss Patty. Video is often one of the biggest challenges. Okay, so now we're getting a big echo from Patty.
Yeah, she's got to pause the live feed. Patty?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Ah, perfect. There you are. Did you pause the live feed?
I most certainly did.
Okay. Otherwise, we get like a delay echo because we're a little bit ahead of everybody else. Otherwise, so it sounds a little weird. So, oh my gosh. So tell me about this. Like, how do you got to VIP? I want to know all the details, all the sword details.
Oh, you guys, it was so awesome. First, I have to say I really had good timing because I had joined EMP, and within 30 days, you guys started up the first 60-day challenge, and I jumped right on that. I do have experience marketing, but you know, you never stop learning, ever. And I learned a tremendous amount from both of you, through the first one and the second one, both. It's been a really amazing journey for me. The first challenge wasn't quite as demanding, I should say, as the second one. The second one, I got most of the assignments done. I still haven't gotten them all done, but I did create my own capture page with my own video and all of that. And I just started, you know, just saving up the commissions, thinking, okay, if this is going to work, then I'm going to go VIP, and the only way I can do that is I'm not going to use out-of-pocket money. I'm going to use my commissions. And in September, so I was about 6 months into EMP, and I had earned enough commissions at that point and continuing on a regular basis to go VIP. And I was so excited. Because that's how I was going to do it. It was going to be pay as you go. Don't go into debt to do this, but pay as you go. So it was a really good feeling to be able to go VIP, be able to get the 100% commissions now. I actually hit the leaderboard for a little while. Earlier last week, my accountability partner, Sean, let me know that. I didn't even know, and I went out and checked and went, oh, cool, I'm on the leaderboard. Didn't last long, but that's okay. It's always moving. But it's been a wonderful experience. I thoroughly enjoy this. Like I said, I've learned so much from both of you. I probably struggled more with the avatar than anything else, and it's probably the most important thing out there because you have to know who you're talking to, and that just totally makes sense. So having us go through that exercise and then having the experts come in and talk about it more really reinforced and really helped. So I just want to say thank you to both of you because it's been delightful to get to know you and see you guys grow too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, so what was your number, or like how many people did you bring into the system? Like, did you know, like, did you have a goal, like I've got to bring in this many annual members in order to get my VIP? Like, did you actually kind of set out your goal, or did you just kind of collect your commissions as you went through? Like, what was a little bit of your strategy to get there?
My strategy actually was taking one product at that point and promoting it. Okay. And I picked EMP because I was becoming very familiar with it, going through the challenge with you guys, learning the ins and outs of the back office. I could help people out that came in. I have some other things that I give away as freebies and communities that I've created because of this too. I have a Google Plus community that is a content sharing community. So when people do blog posts or videos or whatever, they can come in and share that. So, but it's a really good way to network with other people and other networkers. So in answer to your question, no, I didn't actually set a goal of I have to have this many annual or this many. I just kind of continued on and made contacts with people and answered as many questions as I could and contacted as many as I could. Whenever I get a lead, I also do exactly what Doug showed us with either connecting with them on Google Plus or LinkedIn or Facebook or emailing them, or sometimes a couple of both. It just depends on where they're active. And you can tell. You go out to Google Plus and they don't have anything out there, you know they're not active there. So, so I'll send them an email or something. But that seems to work pretty well.
So great. So what would you say is your primary marketing strategy for generating leads?
Right now, I would say the primary one is email marketing through list builders like ListJoe, state-of-the-art mailer, AdCheaver, those kinds of things, because I can do at least one of those every day, and it goes out to like 3,000 to 5,000 people at a push of a button. So, but I also send the capture page. Most of the times I send the capture page with my own video on it, just asking people to take a look. That's all. Doesn't hurt, doesn't take anything other than a few minutes of your time to take a look. So that seems to work really well. I've been doing some Instagram this past couple weeks, and that seems to be really, really hot. And I'm going to put together a little how-to that I'll share with the community once I get that done on how to market on Instagram, because it's a really cool way of doing it. Especially if your hobby, like mine is photography. I love using Instagram. It's just kind of combining two things. And it brings me back to, I think it was Tyson said, pick something that you really enjoy with your marketing. And if it gets you excited, go with it, because it's going to be the right thing to do. And it comes through in your marketing.
Yeah, it really does. Your excitement for something absolutely shines through. So if you've got, and I love what you said about picking a product. It really is about picking a product. I know Elite Marketing Pro puts out some tremendous products, but if you really want to get known for something, if you want to become an authority on something, pick one product and just learn it like the back of your hand. Get so good at it that people come to you to ask questions. Plain and simple.
Yep. That's awesome. Well, I just want to say again, thank you so much, you guys. You've made a big impact in my business, and it's nice networking with you.
Well, we're just excited to have you be part of the challenge and to see the success that you've had. I mean, it just helps increase the belief of everybody that's in this group that, you know what, anybody can do this. Really, I mean, how long have you been doing online marketing?
I've been kind of a student of it for probably 8-9 years now. And I have actually my own training site that I have set up, but I was missing bits and pieces, and coming through Elite Marketing Pro has shown me where I'm missing things and how I need to have it connected. And one of those things is of course the sales funnel. So having the ultimate sales funnel now and going through that, I'm just going, wow, okay, that's one of the pieces that was missing. So that's really cool too. So yeah, I'm getting a tremendous amount out of this. It's really exciting for me because it really dovetails into what I was doing before in the way of helping people learn how to market. And like I said, you never stop learning, and I've learned a tremendous amount from you guys.
Yeah, no, that's awesome, and I love your enthusiasm. What I was going to say, who you've been doing this for a while, so when you said one of your biggest struggles was going through and identifying your avatar, and so who is your primary target market? Does it end up being who you are, or do you have different avatars that you go after, or what is it that you're doing there?
It's actually, my primary avatar is pretty much who I am, someone that's retired, wanting to make some extra money, and if you can, live off of it, great, so you don't have to touch your retirement yet. If not, help subsidize that. But I do have other avatars that I use because there's certain pain points that people have, and if you go out, like you guys suggested, go out into forums, look, pay attention to what's going on in your communities, in the marketing world, and you'll find things like spending more than you make. That really hits a note with a lot of people, and I have a capture page with that pulls really well because people can relate to that. Gosh, yeah, I've been spending more than I make. Or are you looking for someone that will really help you? Because so many people get left out there in the dust, you know?
Right.
The one that I did for Elite Marketing Pro, my capture page was, the video was being frustrated because there's so much to learn, you know? And with EMP, it's all done up front for you, so you don't have to do anything but set it up, start marketing, and then you can learn while you're still going. You know, you don't have to wait all that time, so, or learn it all first and get overwhelmed. So, you know, there's different avatars, but for the most part, yeah, it's, and it's like Katrina said one time too. Katrina, you said that it's always changing. You're finding that your avatar is always changing, and I think that's true, and it should.
Mm-hmm.
As you grow and you learn, your avatar kind of changes with you because what you end up doing is you kind of start where you're at, right? And then as you grow and you start realizing certain things, your avatar you want your avatar to kind of grow with you. So you start attracting people that are at that level, which, I'll tell you guys a secret, is why it's so easy for you to build your business if you're brand new. Because as everybody's rising up, there's always someone left at the bottom that you can pick up and bring up with you. So there's always somebody new coming into the online marketing world. Every single day, every minute, every second, there's somebody brand new.
Yep.
So as Doug and I and Patty and everybody else kind of start rising up, we're not connecting with that group towards the bottom again, which is an ideal opportunity for newbies that are brand new to come in and say, okay, I'm starting to learn this, and I'll bring you up with me. And that's really how those tribes get built, because there's always somebody new. Guys, thousands of people every single minute are coming online looking for a way to build.
Yep.
Yeah, that's so true.
It's absolutely true. I mean, even, you know, with what we're doing here right now, we're talking about avatars and capture pages and so on. There's so many people out there that don't have a clue of what we're talking about. And so if you're just, you know, for someone who's just getting started, you can say, you know, I mean, you just start where you're at and say, I just started doing this online marketing stuff, and they're talking about avatars, and I don't have a clue what it is. You know, why don't you join with me, and I'll teach you what I learned. And that's where it begins.
Yep.
That's where it begins, you know. I mean, if you know nothing else other than how to turn on your computer, that's where I started.
Yep.
So let's figure out how to click the right buttons together and move forward. You know, so yeah, that's great.
Awesome. So Patty, you can stay on with us if you want to meet yourself out, or you can drop back out to the group. We're going to see if we can find up somebody else to pull in here and get their testimonial and their story and pick their brain also. So completely up to you. You're more than welcome to hang out with us.
Okay.
So
I think I'll pop back out and give someone else an opportunity to come in. And I also wanted to say thank you again to both of you. And having the accountability partner is really important. And I mentioned a little bit earlier that my accountability partner and I are still going to continue to meet because we both benefit so much from our once-a-week sessions that we're just going to continue that. And I think that really helps people move forward in their jobs. So thanks again for that idea. It's wonderful.
Oh, you bet. You bet. So thank you again.
Okay.
It was
We'll
awesome.
see you inside the community. Hang around and chat in there, and I know you're always going to do something good, and I can't wait to see that training that you post for us. So thank you for that.
All right. Thanks, you guys. Bye.
All right. Have a good night. Holy moly.
Who else can we bring on here? How about Melanie? Is Melanie available? You got a camera and a microphone, Melanie?
We'll find out. So Katie is learning to do video and putting it on Twitter and YouTube. Actually, Katie, that's pretty fantastic. And I'll tell you right now, you guys, a little insider secret is Twitter is trying to improve their video editing platform. I saw I think it was on Social Media Examiner, there was a post about Twitter upgrading that, or on Mashable, something of that nature. But you're going to have a lot of fun. If you can get in kind of early on that one and start teaching other people how to do that, that's a really cool authority to claim on that one, honestly. So I thought Tyson's training was awesome. I love Tyson's training. The guys, building that instant authority is like what we just talked about. You already know so much more than like 99% of the people that come online right now. Like, you guys have the ability to educate and train. It's such an amazing blessing, and you guys should absolutely, look down to see who needs a hand up and be there to help them. Like, just paying it forward is so, so cool. So Sean said he enjoyed the avatar training and the video marketing. I think avatar was a huge one for you guys.
Yeah, I think it is for everybody. I mean, it's just something that, even when we did the first 60-day challenge, it wasn't something that we covered. And we realized at the end how important that was. And so that's why we chose to start with that. And, so I think everybody, now they recognize, wow. Yeah, until you do that, all of your other marketing, you're kind of just going in all different directions. It really does.
I'm off to go hunt down Melanie real quick, so keep talking.
Okay. Yeah, so I guess I'd be curious too if you, for those of you that are on with us for this party, what was your biggest takeaway from the 60-day challenge? What was the one thing that, not so much your favorite module or whatever, but what was your biggest aha moment during these 60 days? And if you went through some of the roller coaster ride of being, really excited and then, maybe losing a little momentum and then regaining that, and however that happens, that's life, So, what part of the roller coaster are you on right now, and what are some of the the ahas that you got from the last 60 days? Be curious to see that.
Wait a minute. We got whacked by Katrina and Vitaly? Oh, because I think we did an email.
We did a critique, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, welcome to. I got whacked by Tim Irway. I got pretty beat up by him over at Capture Page. It was horrible. It was. And that was a good time. So I feel you. I know a lot of us get beat up. And here's the honesty, guys. We all kind of get beat up. We all screw up. And I, as much as I dread getting critiqued, I also know it's the best thing for my business.
Oh, yeah. You make yourself available for that. You get, just the gold nuggets are incredible. A lot of times it's, if you're struggling a little bit, it's just one simple little tweak to something that you're doing 99% of everything right, and it's just that 1%, just a little tweak can make all the difference in conversions and so on. And so, I'm not sure how this thing is working. Oh, there we go. So you're picking out some of these questions and then they disappear from the screen, right?
Yeah, when I hit select, it bumps the first one away. So Jerry said avatar training. Again, I said that's a big one. I'm getting a little bit of an echo. I don't know why now.
From I'm on the microphone, so I don't know.
Yeah, it could be just me. Melanie, I have sent you an invite via your Google account. All you need to do is click on the link that I sent you, and it'll bring you right in. So that is all you have to do. But it was sent to you via my Katrina Van Oudhuizen account, since I can't do it through this one since it's a page. But if you go in there, I sent you a quick post asking you to come in. I love teaching people how to use Google Hangouts. Like, you guys should be coming in here and hanging out and creating these. These are fantastic. I have met more people worldwide and developed some of the best relationships because of Hangouts. Absolutely, without a doubt. Must do. Somewhere on your list of things to do.
Yeah, absolutely. So if you're using Google Chrome, you can just open up a new page, and you'll have the little bell thing on the right. It should show up there. Is that accurate?
Yes. It should show up in the little bell, but I also sent her a post to her page.
Yeah, you should see an invitation there, right?
Yeah. That's really true. Get good at one thing. That's what Tim, Tyson, and Fernie, everybody will tell you. Get really, really good at one thing. To the extent you put blinders on to everything else, and you just get really good at promoting one product, one service, and you do that till the leads come in, the money starts coming in, and that is where you need to focus.
Yeah, we just heard that from Patty. She said she just, that was what made the difference for her, was she just picked one product. She picked Elite Marketing Pro and got good at promoting that and understanding how to use Elite Marketing Pro. So, and the 60-day challenge helped her, in terms of understanding the whole system. So now she can talk to people about, here's what it has to offer, here's what I'm able to do with it, here's what you can do with it. What are you looking to do? Well, this could be, exactly what you're looking for if that's the case. So it could be that with, with any of the products, just pick one product and pick one strategy and focus on just promoting that one product, using that one strategy until you're getting good results with it. So, KK, Catherine Kerr, the big thing for her is that she can do this. Just gave her a little time. She's really pleased that this is going to be here to stay in touch. And yeah, we are really impressed with what you've done up to this point, Miss K. So I appreciate you being part of the challenge and being an inspiration to the other people that are in here. Kai too, been a great inspiration. Kai, you've taken some great action, got some good results, some really good results. You have yourself muted, Katrina.
Does Kai have the ability to come in and hang out? Okay, cool. I just saw that be right there. Okay. There we go.
Melanie's joining us. There she is. Hey.
Hey guys, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Can hear you. Well, now you're muted. So I'm showing that you have yourself muted right now. Now you're unmuted. Okay, now we're good.
Okay, now I'm unmuted?
Now you're unmuted, yes.
I did it! Hey.
Yes, congratulations. You're hanging out. You're on the big screen.
I am. Oh, very cool. That's very cool.
Welcome to your first Hangout. Now that you know how to get on here, you've got to do a video and tell people how to get on a Hangout.
Yeah.
You're good to go.
Yeah, I might need more coaching before I can do a video and tell people how to get on.
So, what has been your biggest story? Like, what? Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well,
What you've been doing.
I've got a primary network marketing business, which is what was the primary focus, which is how I got here in the first place. And once I knew nothing. When I first joined EMP, I knew absolutely nothing about online marketing, and I'd never done anything online with my network marketing business before. So I still feel a little bit pulled between the two, like because I'm learning so much through EMP. Like it has been a absolutely straight up and down learning curve for me because I didn't know nothing. I knew nothing. So when I came in, I felt fairly overwhelmed actually. But since this 60-day challenge has really, really, really helped me because I got to see the pieces put together as opposed to just sort of going through a whole bunch of different courses and trying to figure out what I needed to do or not do. And but this 60-day challenge has been really, really good for me because I can't say that I got a ton of leads but the only thing I really did with this was my homework. You guys had given us this homework because I was still really focused on my primary opportunity. So it's sort of like, what do I do first? Where do I go? And so I sort of decided that I need to sort of structure my day a little bit so that I'm doing what I was doing before with my network marketing business, but then I want to add my videos and my blogs and all that stuff because I really do like doing videos. It's kind of it's easy for me to speak in front of people, so doing video wasn't really that much of a challenge for me either, or like for me to do it. I don't know how well they're done, but for me to do it, it wasn't bad. And yeah, so just having you guys to to put this all together and into bite-sized pieces has just been awesome.
Oh, that's great.
Think about that. Yeah.
You're even getting your daughter into the act now, too, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I did. Yeah, we did because it was take your kid to work day. So I was thinking, what am I going to do with her? Like, what do I know what I do all day, but how do I show her what I do all day? And then it was just, we're going to do a video. Of course we are. So yeah, it was really fun. We had a lot of fun doing that.
I know, that's great. So what did she think about that?
Yeah, she actually at the end of the day she said, Mom, I sort of think I know what you do now.
Yeah. No, that's great.
Yeah, she thought it was really good. She, she was watching the whole process. We did the video, and then we posted it. We did the blog, and so she really got to see it all kind of. And we talked to some people on the phone. So yeah, so it was a good day.
Awesome. No, that's great. I mean, it's so cool to hear about. Moms that actually get to be at home, spend time with their kids, and in some respects, learning the internet marketing skills for people like Hillary, for example. It's allowed her to actually be home with her daughter instead of having to go away to work every day.
Exactly, and that's actually my avatar is moms who want to be at home but haven't figured out how to do it yet. That's actually the people that I really have the biggest passion for is those people. So yeah, so it fits right in with what I want to do. So
yeah, awesome. So what would you say is your biggest aha during the last 60 days?
Oh man, just one. Like I mentioned in the hangout or in the questions was that whole headline thing, and what we did with Vitaly, that really was killer for me. Just to, you were talking about critiquing. For him to have critique that email that I did, it was just like, oh man, it makes so much sense. When you see someone take it apart,
right.
you see, okay, yeah, I get it. That was strong there, but that was weak, and so that was really huge for me just to have that ability to have him critique my work. That was very cool. But just like the avatar stuff, I've kind of really studied that stuff. As I was coming into this, I was really starting to learn about that. So that was awesome. What else? I mean, the video marketing, even just the Facebook ads. I haven't done anything with that yet. Like I was kind of thinking I was going to jump in that, but again, I need to I can get fairly busy, shall I say, in just doing stuff, not necessarily getting action sometimes, and so I have to be careful because I can lose my focus pretty quickly. So it's like, okay, what are you doing? Stick to it and stay with it, and then move on. So I'm still in that, you know, trying to stay focused, because it's really easy for me. Oh, I'll do that today. No, I'll do that today, and then you end up getting nothing done because you've done 5 different things. Right?
Yeah,
So
just go back to that daily tracker and then, you know, stick to
Yes.
that. So you make sure that you're doing, you know, the profit-producing activities. So,
exactly.
yeah, no, that's awesome. I'm so excited to hear your story and, you know, how that's worked for you. So you started out with absolutely no internet experience at all prior to this. You said
Nothing.
Yeah.
When I first started,
cool.
when I first saw the sales video or what for EMP, half the stuff he was talking about, I had no idea what he was talking about. And I'm thinking, but it's just like, I need to find out what this is. I don't know what this is. And then I kind of got in, and then I was just like a sponge. I just wanted to learn it all. So I'm, you know, listening to every course, doing this, doing that, and then I was really overwhelmed, and I went on. That was when we had our Facebook group thing. And I said, you guys, I don't know what I'm doing, but I feel so completely overwhelmed. And I think it could have been you, Katrina, who said, don't get overwhelmed, just pick one thing. And I thought, oh, but how do you pick one? There's so much. So then I decided I was going to do video. And then I was really getting fired up. I had a bunch of videos recorded, a bunch of ready to go, and then my computer got stolen. That sort of set me back a little bit, because then all my tools to do all of that got taken. So then it was kind of like, you know, build that all back up and now get started again. So anyway,
Cool.
that's
Cool.
kind of the path that I took, or I'm on, I guess.
So yeah, and you're doing an awesome job. I mean, you've got, you know, your blog posts with your videos in them now. I mean, you know, if somebody looked at what you're doing right now, they wouldn't believe you if you told them that you had no idea about all of this just a few months ago.
Oh, good. That's good to know. Thank you.
You know, so yeah.
No, I was a total newbie, for sure.
From the outside, you appear to be a guru.
I'm an actress too. Did I tell you?
Yeah, so that comes in handy then.
Sell it. Yeah, honestly, I would say the biggest thing that I love what you said was there's a lot of things you can get distracted on. There's a lot of busy work that you can pretend to do that looks like you're doing a lot, but in reality means you're just spending a lot of time doing nothing.
Yeah.
But did the tracking sheet help you, and did the community tracking sheet help you at all? Like, did you?
You know what? I printed out the tracking sheets, and those ones really helped me because I remembered to do those ones. The community one, if I would have remembered, I should have put it like in my daytimer or on my phone or something. But those ones could get forgot for me easy. But that's only because Google Hangouts, this whole Google Plus thing was, again, another. I'd never, ever, ever done anything with Google Plus until they said we were switching over. And I'm like, no, don't leave Facebook. I know Facebook. I don't know what Google Plus is. So for me, it's still learning to go in and check things out in Google Plus. You know, it's still like a habit that I'm forming. But the ones that I printed out, yeah, absolutely worked really well for me.
Great.
That's what I love. Yeah, I will tell you, Google Plus is a little bit of a new world to play in. It's very similar to Facebook, but the reason I think I'm still such a huge fan of it is that even your posts, and this is the secret, even your posts get indexed by Google as searchable content.
Wow.
When people go and look things up. So by building your circle of influence, if your circles are looking for information, and because you're in their circle, if your posts are keyword ranked correctly, actually will show up as one of the top 10 searches in their
On the Google search pages, yeah.
Yeah, on the Google search pages. So instead of just being an entity that's stuck inside of just Facebook or Twitter, this one actually gives you a lot more worldwide exposure, especially when you start building your circles and connecting to people. You'll actually start showing up in people's search engines for certain words and stuff like that because of the fact that they're connected to you.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
that's very cool. I didn't know that. I know you guys had said that at one point, but Thanks for reminding me. That gives me a little bit more motivation to go do more Google Plus.
Awesome. All right. So again, you're welcome to hang out with us and chill with us. If you're going to do that, please mute yourself out.
No, I'll probably jump out, but I wanted to thank you guys so much for all the work that you put in for these last 60 days. That was really, really fantastic.
It was a lot of fun, and we can't wait to give you guys all the bonuses that we still have yet to cover for tonight.
Okay, I'm going to jump off, but thanks, guys.
Thank you, Melanie. Have a great night.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
All right.
Oh, God, you guys are awesome. Like, seriously, truly over the top. Awesome. So JC's in here because JC just loves to comment. I love you. You've always got something cool to say. He's getting a lot of plus threes on the on don't chase the shiny objects. Try a little bit, do a little that. It all creates the illusion of being busy, but really, you're going in circles. Gary. Actually, can we bring Gary? Are you able to come online? Can I bring Gary? I want to bring Gary in.
Yeah, Gary's been very active in the community, and he's
been amazingly active in the community. And I met him at No Excuses, and I think that was the first place he started getting leads. So, Gary, I'm going to pick you out of the lineup here. Doug, I'm going to hand the party back over to you real quick.
okay. So great. I'm at a kind of a loss for words at this point in time, but one thing that I can tell you is that as much as you got out of this challenge, Katrina and I get even more out of it. I mean, we learn so much from what you guys are doing, and it gives us an opportunity to learn more about what it is that people are looking for, where you're needing help, and some of the things that we do that that maybe don't work, the things that do work, and it's just it's just so heartwarming to see other people get results. And I can tell you from my standpoint that where I really struggled with marketing essentially anything, my biggest struggle really came from not knowing whether other people could actually make it work too. I mean, even though I had used Elite Marketing Pro to generate, lots of leads, I didn't know if I would actually have the ability to teach other people how to do what it was that I was doing, or is this something that's duplicatable? And being a part of the 60-day challenge, I think now you can see and you can realize and you can have that belief that yes, this system does work if I just use the tools and apply what I've learned to do this. And if you're not getting results with it, then there are other people that you can go to in this community to put your questions out there and say, I'm struggling with this. I haven't been getting any leads. Here's what I've been doing. Or can I, find somebody that you can connect with. And you can create your own accountability partner. You don't have to have a 60-day challenge to do that. You can just connect with somebody online. I mean, I found Katrina through Elite Marketing Pro. It wasn't through a 60-day challenge. It wasn't through anything else. We had never spoken to each other or had any contact at all. I just saw that she was a chef, and I thought, I'm going to reach out and contact her and see if she'd like to create something together, and out of that came the 60-day challenge, and now we've got a business partnership that is growing as we go along, and really looking forward to the things that we're going to be able to create from there. So there's a lot of other marketing teams online that have done the same thing. I know in the video marketing world with Frank Marino and Mark Harbert. Frank lives in Germany. Mark Harbert was living in Chile, and they met in a 100-day or 60-day challenge, something like that. Became business partners and finally met each other about 1.5 years after they had started working together, and they had created products together already by the time they ever met face to face. I mean, so. This is a global community. The internet's just an awesome place, and So,
All right. So,
looks like you're back.
yeah, I'm back. I'm just letting you ramble because you're really good at it. So again, Allison asking, she says, she's taking consistent action in her business was definitely an aha moment for me. I think the consistent action is really a big aha moment for everybody. Those tracking sheets, the avatar training, absolutely. Hillary, yes, we're going to talk about bonuses. Actually, and yes, Sean, actually, to teach is to learn twice. That's in reference to what you just said, Doug, about us learning from this also.
Mm-hmm.
So, absolutely. Gary had this. He's going to come in. And just remind me, we're going to bring Kai on as our final testimonial, if you don't mind. So I want to bring Gary and Kai.
Okay.
We'll be our last two for this evening. And in between that, I want to kind of first off reveal one of our first bonuses for you guys. Doug and I actually did it as part of our training last time. It was one of our bonuses that we had at the end.
Mm-hmm.
We're doing the keyword one for them. Is that right, Doug?
Yeah, keyword research training. Mm-hmm.
Yep, we're going to do a keyword research training for you guys that we have recorded. So we're going to go over teaching you how. I know in the attraction marketing funnel formula, the attraction marketing formula, Bernie talks about learning how to research your niche, and they also talk about it for pay-per-view also. But we're going to show you exactly how to find your targeted market by using the keyword planner. So we've got some really cool training for you guys on that one that we're going to give to you guys as a bonus inside this community. So stay tuned for that one to pop up in the next, I don't know, day or less, maybe by tonight. You never know. Right? So that is going to be one of our bonuses to you guys. Patty's doing a bonus for you guys, which I think is awesome. So Patty's going to do an Instagram training for you guys, which she just talked about. So that's really cool. So another perk to, helping each other out, guys, is if you're learning something and you want to share it with this group and kind of show that you're the expert in there, this is a great opportunity to do this. I know Ed also attended the event this weekend, this mastermind group with Hillary. He said, hi, enjoyed this weekend with Hillary in Florida. What a fun, information-filled training session. The 6-day challenge has been great. So glad you guys are keeping it open. I hope you guys are doing one next year. Thanks for all your hard work. So again, Ed, thank you for being part of this challenge and just going through this. Hillary, I think this challenge was able to get over my fear of camera and doing a lot more video. I have to agree. I think video is still probably one of the most powerful tools you guys can use, just because it gives you a sense of who people are and just that down to earth with them. So I really think that's important for you guys to go over. Hillary is definitely celebrating Maddie and Patty. Gary, let me know when you're getting close. I do like what Gary had to say. He has his MLM that meets every Tuesday and Thursday, and he had to step away from his MLM to focus in on learning how to build his MLM. And I think that's a huge takeaway. Sometimes you've got to put something on hold to learn something so that you can apply it back to your MLM and be much more successful with it. So he's going to be going into his MLM with the ability to teach and train his team how to use the attraction marketing formula to build their business. And I think that's a huge piece.
Yeah, I mean, I think, and we've talked about this a lot, and you can address that, and because during this 60-day challenge, you've seen your team grow, and once you learn the skills of online marketing, and you have the ability to generate leads online, then that's a unique skill set that you have to offer to others who are looking to get into an MLM or are already in an MLM, and that's one of the benefits, is that as you generate leads, you can make an income from people, whether or not you can make a profit from people whether or not they join your MLM company or whatever business you have. But on the back end, there's going to be a certain percentage of those people, even if they're in another company, that at some point they may ask you, well, you never talk about your company. What company are you in? And that gives you then the opportunity to, allow them to see you know, see what your company is about. And you know, I can tell you, I have people that have come. You know, most of the people when I first talk to them about the Traction Marketing Formula or Elite Marketing Pro, I'm talking to them about their business. What is it they want to accomplish? How can this product help them?
Mm-hmm.
And they have no idea what company I'm in. You know what company I'm associated with, and you know, it might be months down the line where they'll call me and say, you know, I've been struggling with my marketing here, or I've finally figured this out. I'm starting to generate leads, but I'm not getting any support from the other people in my company. What company are you in? And if I were to join with you, would you help me build my business? And of course, your answer is going to be absolutely. Absolutely, I would. I mean, I can help you as it is with your marketing. I can't help you build your business, your MLM business, because I'm not in it, and I can't do three-way calls or whatever if that's what you need. You know, and it's, you know, it's really not, doesn't make sense for me to try to help you build your downline. I can help you with your marketing, but if you are a part of my downline, then absolutely I can help you build your downline, because it just works for both of us, and it's
right.
It's congruent. So
you will see that. So absolutely. I did send out to Gary. I haven't heard from him yet. I'm going to go and find Kai real quick, and then I want to show off our last couple of bonuses that we have for everybody, and then share some of our good news with them also. So.
Okay. Awesome. So that means I'm supposed to keep talking. I just did all the talking. So, I mean, it's kind of a corollary to what I was just talking about. You will get a certain percentage, a small percentage of people that they're not in a company at all. They're just actually out there searching the internet, and they're looking for a way to generate some income from home, or just to generate some extra income to, you know, on the side, and want to learn internet marketing skills. So
I've actually been given a challenge. I'm going to throw this in real quick. I'm supposed to find a pair of bacon earrings, and my challenge has been to wear those bacon earrings and do a video.
Perfect. You got some piggies?
So I have to go find a pair of bacon earrings tomorrow. That should be entertaining.
So bacon seeds or bacon?
Actually, bacon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there aren't any out there.
Apparently they are. I was told that they do exist.
Okay.
So
well, I mean,
now I have to go find some bacon earrings.
There's a huge opportunity for that.
Yes. Yes.
Create a line of bacon earrings. I know eBay would blow up over that. It's the holidays.
Yeah. So I like what Gary had to say. He said that he was getting a lot of Facebook ads disapproved.
Mm-hmm.
So having a doula come through and share some insight with that was really powerful. And you guys do have that training in the back office also. So take a look at that. Allison says, thank you both. You're awesome. Thank you so much for this group. It's been a pleasure. It really has, guys. You guys have no idea how much you guys have touched our lives.
Yep.
It's been amazing.
Yeah, we're so grateful to all of you for being part of this.
So where's my bonus? Hold on. So we have the keyword, and then I have for you guys also, because I know you guys like to celebrate your success. I'm actually going to do a screen share and show you guys this.
Good.
Doug, are you getting any feedback?
Wow. I just lost Katrina, so I don't know. Let's see, waiting for people to join this video call. It looks like I'm out here on my own. Hopefully the rest of you are still seeing what's going on, so we'll keep going with this. I think Katrina lost her connection, but she should be back. This is Google's way of challenging us. This had happened to me is when we got started tonight. I saw myself on the Hangout twice, but apparently I didn't show up over there, and then I disappeared altogether. So, so yeah, we'll keep going. So one of the you'll be excited to see the next bonus that Katrina is going to offer, and then let's see if I can take a look at if there's any other new questions here. When is the next 60-day challenge? Well, that's really up in the air at this point. And where are we at here? Let's see. Hear me. So, yeah, it's amazing how fast 60 days goes by, actually. To think when we were just talking about this, oh my gosh, it's almost here, it's getting ready to start, we got so much to do. And it looks like Katrina is back on air. So
I kicked myself on my Hangout.
yes, I saw that. And thank goodness I've been through that before. So I was just kind of filling dead airspace. But so now everyone is very, very excited to find out what the bonus is that you're going to reveal.
I gotta go find it again. Hold on.
Okay, just don't leave us again. I wasn't in quite as big a panic as in the last challenge when Tim Irway disappeared for 5 minutes, and I had no idea if he would ever come back. That was yeah, that was interesting. So that's part of the fun of being online. It's amazing the variety of locations and how global this 60-day challenge
Really is.
Yeah, we have people from Greece, Australia, the UK, Canada, over the US. Where is it Hillary's from?
Trinidad.
Trinidad? Yeah, and my goodness, what a great international group. It's phenomenal.
Okay, so I want to show the second bonus.
Okay. Drum roll. I should have the drum roll going.
We made certificates up for you guys. We want you guys to actually print these off. You're going to have to put your name in them yourselves, put your date that you completed this challenge. But we really want you guys to celebrate the fact that you actually completed the 60-day challenge, because this is a huge, huge undertaking that you guys went through. But you actually set the basis of your entire online business by what you guys have done. So we created this certificate for you. I'm going to drop it into the back office. Feel free to take it, print it out, put your name in there. I wasn't sure of everybody that completed it, that went through this, but if you guys are taking action, absolutely. I mean, Tim Irway, Matt Crystal, Fernie, I know they're all over at Eric Worre's event right now for a pro network marketer, but they are super proud of everybody that's going through here. Your guys' testimonials, your insight, everything you guys have done is really, really inspired them to keep pushing the limits of Elite Marketing Pro and make it better and better for you guys. So I want to just give you guys this award because it really is an award because you guys have done so much for your business. You have no idea how. Absolutely. You guys have no idea what you guys have accomplished, and I'm just, Doug and I and EMP are just uber proud of you guys, and we want you guys to have something that commemorates that you've gone through this challenge. So it's not the prettiest thing because graphically I'm not like the greatest. It probably could be prettier. But this is our way of saying you guys are amazing and you guys deserve this award for taking part in this challenge. So thank you guys so much again for that one. So that will be posted inside the community for you guys to dig up also.
That's right. Congratulations. Gary has joined.
Go ahead, Doug.
I said Gary has joined us.
Yay! All right, I'm gonna go back to Gary. Then I got another bonus for them. This is like bonus central with you guys. So let's go pick Gary's brain.
Yes, Gary, can you hear us? Okay. I'm not getting any audio from Gary. Hello, hello. So right now I'm not showing that he's muted, but we're just not getting any audio. So I guess we'll have to, we'll continue on for the time being.
Okay, I'm going to see if I can grab in Kai real quick also.
Okay.
So let me see if I can grab him. And then we'll go over the last, one of the last bonuses that we're going to give to you guys. And this is really a bonus we want you guys to use as an added value for, you know, letting people know how they can get into, you know, either Elite Marketing Pro, or if they use your traction marketing formula. These are this is a huge tool that it really is important that you guys can present to people, that you can help them through the system. You guys have gone through this entire system. Even if you haven't mastered it yourself, you can show people what the system is.
Yeah, this is a bonus that we're giving to you, is something that you can give away as a bonus for people that are looking to join, you know, to join Elite Marketing Pro through you. And so it's something that you have to offer that most other people do not. So Kai is with us, I believe. Kai, can you hear us okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's waving. We can hear you fine too. Great. Well, welcome to the Hangout party.
Thanks.
So,
this is awesome.
now, where are you located, Kai?
I'm in Texarkana, Texas.
You are. I can see your Texas shirt there, so I was wondering if
Hook
you're
'em.
down there. So you're an hour ahead of me and an hour behind Katrina. So I'm in Colorado, and Katrina's on the East Coast, out in Florida. So great. So how did you find Elite Marketing Pro?
It was crazy. I was actually part of another system that I won't name. I mentioned it in my testimonial video, but the funny thing is they brought Tim Irway in to do a webinar and then kind of an offer on his products at the end of it. And I was like, that sounds like me right there. So I said, okay, I'm going to go look at Elite Marketing Pro. And when I saw it, I was like, okay, why didn't I do this before? And I didn't put the two together, but I had a long time ago bought Mike Dillard's book and was using it on a totally different offline network marketing company, and did fairly well with it, and decided I wanted to do more stuff online because my life just got really busy. I'm a retail manager by trade, and so I work 60, 70 hours a week sometimes, and I'm actually, that's what I'm doing this for, is to break that cycle and have some time for the family.
Yeah, awesome, awesome. And so, what have you found to be your number one marketing strategy?
I am like going full speed ahead on video marketing. That's my thing. I don't know why it attracted me, but that is I found it's a more intimate platform. People know you when, and here's the other key, guys. And I don't mean to steal anybody's thunder on this, but Google Plus, people using that. I've had more people contact me from putting videos out and just sharing them on Google Plus, whether it was teaching them how to do something. You know, I'd see that they needed help on something, and so I'd make a quick video and I'd give it to them, and then them share that with other people, and them contact me and get on a hangout one-on-one like this. Not necessarily one that you record, but just they wanted to speak to a person. And I've had people join me or buy different products from me just by me meeting them face to face on a hangout. So, right. And I'm telling you guys, what you're doing, you should be charging for.
Yeah, we agree.
I don't want to get anybody mad at me, but I mean, this is invaluable. This is awesome.
Yeah, well, thank you. So, Katrina, what questions do you have for Kai?
No, it's what has been, so your number one marketing strategy has been video. What's your biggest takeaway? Like, what's been the one thing that stood out inside this whole entire, like, what was something that you were missing that this challenge kind of pulled together for you?
You know, at first I thought I had, you know, it had to be real complex on how do you get people to convert and use the right words and all this. But I found out that you know, I jump on the avatar train as well. I wasn't speaking to the right person because I didn't know who that person was. And so now that I've kind of honed my message a little bit better, and I pretend that I'm talking to that guy that's kind of like me, and I changed my email strategy even so that I don't put like hey and their name in it anymore. I don't talk to my friends like that when I email them. I say, dude, what's up, you know, and I send them a message. And so that's how I put all of my autoresponder messages as well. And I've got more engagement on my emails from just doing that little thing than anything I was trying before. So I've drank the EMP Kool-Aid, I guess.
No, that's right. So it's just be yourself, right?
That and I start give first, and people will come back to you.
Yep.
Awesome. Kind of hang out with us real quick. Don't go anywhere. Gary, I know you're muted out right now. Do we have audio with you?
Yeah, Gary, there you go. Now you're unmuted.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah, I just unmuted.
Great.
It was
Well,
a little challenge to get on here. My microphone was connected directly to the old computer, so I had to log off of the system I always use and sign on to an old computer that I used to use in my old business. And anyway, I'm here.
So,
Minor detail.
so what has been your strategy? What is it that's kind of pulled the glue together for you in this challenge? I mean, I met with you back at No Excuses, and you were getting like your first leads at that event, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Right. Actually, with EMP, I think I had one going there, and she was there. I met her there. That was Diana Santiago. And I think she's on this challenge as well. I have since gotten 13, 14 more leads. I've had a couple more sales. My biggest thing is just knowing now that it's so easy to do that it's just a matter of time before things go clicking together. I've done some emails, I've done some blogs, I've got a few out there. I'm writing. Mostly I get ideas and write them in my little notebook, and when I get home, then they go onto the computer. Whether I publish them or not, it's sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. My favorite one so far is I got home from bowling and saw that I had a lead, and I just turned that into email. I said, hey, this is like a bowling team. You need each other to be your team. You need your competition. You need to be aware of your competition. Like when you're bowling, you've got to know what the other team's got and what they don't have, what you can use against them to succeed. It's just an awakening, I think, in the second challenge that I didn't get in the first. And of course, 3 weeks of that first challenge, I was on the road. I went to Las Vegas twice, not just EMP, but also to Florida with my dad. So kind of nice to go 3 weeks vacation in summer, but since I own a little travel business, that's kind of what I do. CPA has made it to where I haven't paid any taxes in the last 2 years. I shouldn't publicize that, but EMP is just so it's unique. There's lots of different systems out there, but I think just being part of it and being part of the community is the big difference. Like I said, let's keep this going, and I was even making comments today that regardless of whether we have the videos available or not, we're going to keep this going.
That is really powerful, guys. Honestly, a lot of what we taught inside of this system is the exact same training that's been inside of your back office this entire time. I kid you not. Like, if you were to actually go through and watch the videos in your back office, we have basically been teaching exactly off of those videos over this period of time. And it's not to say that those videos aren't there. They're a little old. Some of them are. Like, Nick looks like he's a 12-year-old kid in some of those videos. I'm just going to say that out loud. What was that, Gary?
I said Nick is 12.
Yeah, well, that's probably true.
He's 13 now, I think.
He just turned 21, like 4 years ago. So he's still a baby in this business. But a lot of the training and the videos you guys are looking for. What was that, Gary?
Yeah, your audio's breaking up a little bit, Gary. So I don't know. I missed out on that.
Yeah, y'all. I'm gonna jump off, but
Okay.
It's been such a pleasure to be a part of this challenge as it was first, and it's now. I think what it did is everything came together. Now I'm just ready to go, and I've got my foot on the gas, and I'm pushing that it. It's gonna happen. It's just going, going, going.
Awesome. That's great to hear that. Great to hear that. Well, thanks for being part of the challenge and being such a big part of it, a contributor. So we appreciate it. I look forward to meeting you at the next live event.
Awesome. Oh my goodness. All right, so I'm gonna go for our last bonus. Is that okay, Doug, if I share our last bonus?
Yeah.
I think we probably have a couple more guys because Doug and I always believe that you can't provide enough value to you guys. Ultimately, at the end of the day, I know Doug and I want to create as many EMP leaders that go out there and teach the system to as many people as possible. Like, I want to, in my mind, I think we should trump every other system out there, and there should be more people joining into Elite Marketing Pro than any other ones that are out there. But that's just me.
We have the best one, so what the heck?
Why not? All right. So last but not least, this is for you guys. Feel free to manipulate this one, I guess you can say. But we actually created this is our EMP Fast Start checklist. The EMP current one back there is not bad, but they still need a little bit of guidance, as we've come to find out, and as Nick has said over the months. People want direction. What steps do they have to do next? So we've actually detailed out with links. So they have to be an EMP member to get access into this, but we give them links on how to complete this checklist, and we actually even tell them one of the first things you should possibly do once you become an Elite Marketing Pro member, if they haven't already, is to read the Attraction Marketing Formula. This is not a link. This is just an image, so there is no connection to this. None of these links are linked to anybody or anything. These are just generic links, so no fear there at all. But then it talks about, what do we recommend? Choose one. We do recommend something that kind of has a residual income, so recommend the Attraction Marketing Formula, What's Working Now, or Elite Marketing Pro. And again, focus on one to the extent of all others. We talk about going to the My Traffic and starting there, getting people comfortable with sharing on social media. Everybody always asks, how do I set up my system? And this little image right here, the one that says click here, but nobody knows to click here. So we capture this image for you guys. We talk about the VIP only. You can integrate with this one. So there's a lot that's in here. For you guys just to kind of use and give this away as a bonus, as an added value to your team when they join in. If you're going, hey, if they purchase something and you're saying, hey, if they don't talk to you but they still want to get started, say, hey, I got this really cool checklist for you to follow. Just, something of a little bit of a guideline to help you check off what you need to do to really get started rather quickly inside this system. If you have any questions, contact me.
So yeah, this checklist is a little bit more detailed than the 5-step checklist that's in the back office of Elite Marketing Pro. So it's more of a hold you by the hand and walk you through, through individual steps. So it's, you can print it off and use it as a checklist. So it is a great tool for you if you haven't gone through through the system and with what we've taught you up to this point, and you want to go back and with a little refresher, just use this checklist to make sure that you haven't missed anything. And then in your marketing, in your follow-ups with people, as you get leads or whatever, this is something that you can use as an added value bonus if people are going to join through you. Say, you know what, if you join through me, I actually have a customized checklist to help you get started, and I can walk you through that. And so to really help you get started on the right foot and help you get results more quickly. So I hope you find great value in this checklist. I know the people that I talk to about getting in, that's one of the things that people are looking for when they're looking to learn how to market online is there going to be somebody that can help show me how to use this system? I mean, there's lots of training and everything in there, but if I have a question, is there somebody that I can call? Is there something that I can refer to that's going to keep me going in the right direction? And this is just a tool that makes it easier to do that for you. So I hope you enjoy this bonus.
Yeah, what you can do is I'll clean this up and we'll just put the Elite Marketing Pro logo up here. We'll take off the 60-day challenge just for you guys don't have to worry about that one. But like you guys can also come in here and just say, hey, if you need to contact me, put your contact information in here.
Mm-hmm.
Real easy to do, so that if they get stuck or any questions along the way, ta-da! Right? I mean, this is something that, it's really about adding value to people. And I go back to customer service over and over again. Would you rather walk into a restaurant and not have a server come up or greet you or say hi to you or say, walk you through a menu if you've never been there before, recommend what's good, where should they start? We always want to be taken care of no matter where we go. And so our job and our responsibility, and it even says so in the attraction marketing formula and Fernie's intro, if you can be there for people, you'll bring in more people into your business than anyone else, just because of the fact that you're offering to be there to help them understand this. Yes, it's not an MLM, but every single one of you guys has benefited from this challenge, from being inside this community, of having an accountability partner. Your prospects, your leads are people also, and they're looking for that themselves.
Yep, absolutely.
That's my biggest takeaway.
You got it.
So, Kai, you got anything to add or throw in here? I can see you hanging out back in there.
Sure. I have tried several systems, and I've just been kind of blown away by the value that you guys have brought. And I don't want to throw cost out there, but for what we paid for, oh my gosh! So it's just amazing. And so, and then that document that you just showed, that's awesome. Especially if you're trying to build a team. What I did is I actually borrowed some of what we were learning, and I went to a different community that's from a work from home community on Google+, and I have made myself an authority by using some of the strategies that you guys taught. And so now I have regular people coming to me. And anybody who's, well, I won't go too far into it, but it's just, guys, if you're thinking this doesn't work, just take action on one thing at a time. And I don't know, this is awesome. And like I said to Doug, you should be charging for this. This is like a product you guys can, I would probably have paid $297 to do this.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
All right, so we're going to wrap this up because we've been on here with you guys, and you guys are all hanging out with us, and you guys are amazing. Again, I honestly cannot say thank you enough. This challenge wouldn't be possible if you guys didn't sign up for it. That's just the reality, So, oh my gosh, I just lost my train of thought. Doug, where was I going?
I don't know. Start out on the tip of your tongue. Stick your tongue out. Maybe we can read it.
So we've got the community staying open for you guys. So use that. You guys are all knowledgeable enough about the system. Even though you're still learning it, you guys have a lot of the knowledge that you need to be inside of here. We will get you the bonuses that we have. Will just stay inside the community. Those will be coming out to you. We do have a survey that we'd like you guys to fill out. Kind of getting some feedback. This actually goes up to Tim and Matt and all of them. So, you know, be as honest as possible. If you hated it, you hated it. If you loved it, you loved it. You know, be honest. But the survey will be going out to you guys. We're going to post it inside the group. And then I think we're going to have Nick email it out to the list that was inside the 60-day challenge so that you guys can do that also. It's completely anonymous. So we don't know who answers what at all, so no worries about that one. We will also be looking for testimonials. So if you guys want to help out and put in some testimonials about your results, what value you got out of that, there is a testimonial button that's inside the group. So if you guys want to just kind of give a testimonial, we'd really appreciate that. Either you can do it video, which is cool, or you can do written. We'll take either or.
Or if you're really an overachiever, do both. Yeah.
Yeah, or you can do both. Written helps when we try to do, you know, promote this and to notify that we'll probably, you know, for just overall benefit that you guys got from it. And it just also lets Tim know, and Matt know, and Nick know, and Vitaly know that you guys got value out of this, and that this is something you guys want to see, you know, in the future also. So that's kind of where we're at on that one. Do you have anything else to add at this time? I haven't even looked at the Q&A. I've been flashing back and forth between screens.
Yeah, I haven't been following that either.
Let me go snag over it real quick.
The main thing, main message from me at this point is that this, although the 60-day challenge is ending, it's not an ending. This is the beginning for all of you. And I know we've had requests in the past to, you know, keep the videos in there for forever and ever, and we won't do it forever and ever. And the reason for that is because you've seen those, and now there comes a point, if you haven't seen them, go back in and watch the replays and, you know, get that done. But now it's time to move on and learn new stuff. And, you know, you don't want to just hang on to old information. You've got that. You've, you know, assimilated that. And so take what you've learned up to this point, put it into action, learn from it, and then go out and learn new stuff. And we don't want to keep you anchored to what you've already done. So we're so, you know, so grateful to all of you for being part of the challenge. You know, I'm really just in awe of what a lot of you have done. Truly humbled to see some of the results that some of you are getting, and so I thank you. You know, from the bottom of my heart, I thank you for that. Thank you for being part of this challenge, and I really look forward to, you know, to having a continued relationship with all of you and meeting you at the live events that we have, you know, coming up in the future. So.
We may have a 60-day challenge reunion at the live events.
That's right.
Everybody comes together, and we'll probably do some cooking or some crazy stuff there, because that's what we're all about.
We'll bring Wookiee cookies.
Wookiee cookies and bacon.
Yeah. Bacon toffee. I'm going to have to try that one.
I'll make it for you. It's fantastic. Melanie, so Doug said, the videos will be available to you guys. The Q&A will be available to you guys. It won't be up forever, because this was a 60-day challenge. The idea was that in 60 days you should be doing something to move your business forward, and it is about just moving to the next one. I mean, we did a 60-day challenge back in April, and the information in that one is already outdated. So even if we kept the videos up for that one, you guys would be already looking for new information, and that's the beauty about Elite Marketing Pro, is that in 2 months, guys, there may be a new product to promote, there may be something they changed in the system, and that just allows you to become the authority on that new piece. You know, we've shown you guys, the layout of the 60-day challenge was laid out to you guys because Doug and I have been in Elite Marketing Pros since conception of April of last year. So this is how it was rolled out to us in a lot of respects. This is what we just showed you guys over 6 days is how EMP was rolled out to us. And we didn't have the blog. We didn't have the sales page. We didn't have a lot of that stuff until 6 months, 7 months down the road.
Right.
So when we rolled this out, it's because we rolled it out in the way that we were shown to do this, and we got results with just video and social media. We didn't even have a blog. We didn't have sales capture pages. We didn't have any of that. So what we rolled out with in the first couple of weeks, the avatar, the video, and the social media was really all we had to do this business. And many of us were successful enough to start making our first income and building a $10,000 a month, you know, and all this stuff. So it is possible beyond where you're at right now. You don't have to use every aspect of what we've covered in 60 days. As Kai said, you know, you stick with the video. If you want to do blogging, stick with blogging and get so masterful at as that is your communication and building relationships with people that you will develop that ability to become the authority and really have a lot of fun with this business.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, Kai's hanging out with us and he's putting questions up in the community. Yeah, absolutely, Kai. Make your own videos to help people and share your story about this process. That is solid gold.
Yep.
You need to post that inside the community. Just take that little thing, cut it out, and just post that in the community. That should be the mantra for everybody. Make your videos, just train and help other people.
Yep. Learn something, apply it, and then share with others what you learn.
So to wrap this up, the last question that Allison has up here is, when is the next 60-day challenge?
That's going to be a question that hangs out there. That's the cliffhanger.
I wish I could tell you.
Yeah, we really don't have a definite answer for that yet. So,
yeah. If you had an answer, I'd answer it.
Yeah, it will not be before the end of this year, I can tell you that. That's definite. So we don't know. So congratulations for being in on this one. And if we have another one, you'll certainly be informed about when that will, when it will happen.
Yeah. So use this community, guys. Engage, help each other, promote each other, stay accountable to each other. This is a community that is unlike any other inside of EMP right now. You guys are part of a very, very exclusive, very elite group of training. You guys, do you realize you probably have about $90,000 worth of training between Tim Erway giving 2 hours? Do you know what Tim charges per hour for teaching a sales funnel? Do you have any idea? He charges at least $7,000 to $10,000 an hour, right? And you guys have got that as a free training inside of your funnel, right? Nick Hobner pays clients for this one, okay? Doug and I both have clients for what we teach. I teach a blogging course. I teach all this stuff. We have clients that pay top dollar for this. Vitaly is not free. But you guys have exclusive training to the most amazing leaders inside of Elite Marketing Pro that gave you their time for at least 3 hours, anywhere from 2 to 3 hours every week between the live Q&As. I mean, we got everybody that did the training to come in and do Q&A with you guys. This is unheard of to get this kind of caliber of training and leaders that got together, and we're so excited about teaching you the system. I hope you guys understand and realize how special this is, because this group is closed. You cannot access anything inside this group. It is completely locked down to you guys. So you got in, you got access to this, and all that Doug and myself and EMP ask is that you guys take this information and you pay it forward. Develop leaders. Develop people that can grow their business, that can change the world, that we can set people on a financially free path in their life that you're not going to find anywhere else. Go out and make a difference. You guys have all the tools and all the training to make that happen. And that was our entire purpose of what we wanted to accomplish with the 60-day challenge.
Well said. I can't top that one, so you know I can ramble on. So I'm going to just zip, and we'll call this party a wrap. And we need to get off air before I start tearing up here.
I can't believe it's over. Oh, guys, it's been an awesome ride. It's been a fantastic journey. Stay in touch, stay connected, follow us, stalk us, connect with each other, build relationships, do things together, and who knows? We'll see you in another training.
Well, yeah,
Have a good night, everybody.
We'll see you at the reunion. So yeah, go out there, enjoy life, and help others do the same.
All right, good night.